Good morning. Bama hiker here with Brother John.
Good morning.
It's Monday, October the 28th. It's day 22 out on the Camino. We left the small village we were in last night of Santa Catalina de Somoza about 7:15 this morning. Nice little albergue, great price. This is probably one of our cheapest days out on the Camino. Albergue was only €5 and the pilgrim's meal, which is pretty good, was only €8.50. So anyway, we've just entered the little town of El Ganzo. We're looking for a bar. We're gonna have some cafe con leche and eat a little something because our albergue was closed and didn't serve anything till after 7:30, and we didn't want to wait that long and lose the opportunity. We are back in rain gear. It was raining this morning when we started out. It's pretty cool. It's probably about 40-ish right now. We're expecting 37 and getting up and walking some cold wind, but we were surprised that we had some pretty good rain coming down. But it seems to have stopped, and what we're going to do is go ahead and shed some of our layers so we're not so hot. Today we're going to go up and we'll be passing over the Cruz de Ferro, which is the giant cross which has all the stones on it. So we're looking forward to doing that today. And if things go well, we'll be in El Acebo, which is a distance of about 18 miles today. So, all right.
It's going to be a great day.
Great day on the Camino.
Looking forward to it.
Knock it down. All right, more later. We're up in another little village. When we left, when we were in Ganson, there was no bar for cafe con leche, so we came to the next village. But there's a really lovely church up here, and I'll show you the insides here in just a moment. Well, we're in this quaint little village or pueblo up here in the mountains. It's one of the second to last stops before we go up over the top at 1,500 meters or about 4,900 feet. There's also advertisements saying that there are bars and restaurants and little shops open. Everything is closed. It's Monday, and so we're hoping to find one of the shops open to get a cafe con leche.
We really need cafe con leche.
We need cafe con leche at this point.
Yes.
A chance to check our feet and eat a little something more for the energy to get up, because we've got a good over 1,000-foot climb today before we get up to the cross. So we're walking up this way.
Oh, good, good.
So here we go. It's just a gorgeous village. See down the streets, there's the old chapel up there. So there's a wood fire up ahead, you can smell the smoke. So we're hoping to find something open and just rest a little bit. Alright, so let's flip the camera around, see where we're going. And we look like we got a place. Yeah. So perfecto. We found a place. Excellent. So, well, we have had a very nice long cafe con leche break to include some breakfast, a little lunch. We had some excitement this morning. John, oh, this is a lovely place, by the way. You see how nice it is in here? John forgot his tablet, his Samsung tablet at the albergue, which was about 10 kilometers back. And so we got a hold of the albergue through the nice service of the gentleman that runs this beautiful place here where we stopped for our cafe con leche. And a courier service was picking up other Peregrinos backpacks and stuff and delivering them up the roads. And so a courier service actually picked up John's tablet and has brought it up. So after about a 2-hour wait, We've got it, and now we're getting ready to hit the road. John is a very happy camper, since once again, John has the capability to communicate with the world. Hey, happy camper, what's
I'm an
up?
extremely happy camper, and they have great services here on the Camino. The courier didn't want anything for it. I felt like I needed to reward him for his services and reward the care.
The owner here, he was very nice with the phone call.
And so he interpreted, and we had another gentleman interpret to him, and did a great job. And I'm back in business, and what a great
we're about
place.
ready to do what? We're hit the road?
We're gonna hit the road
And go up and see the Cruz de Ferro.
Yes. So.
All right.
Bad day, could have been a worse day, but it turned out to be even a better day.
Great.
So.
And it's still freezing and it's still raining. Well, we've come to a zone, as you can see around me. There's lots and lots of ferns, but the ferns, I guess it's the end of their growing season because they're all dying off. But we've been hiking. We're getting up into the mountains. We're on a trail. But we're going to be passing through up to 4,921 feet when we get to the cross. We've actually been walking in the clouds, so it's been very heavy mist, very wet, and the temperatures have gotten very cool as well. But we thought it was interesting that we're getting to the fern region. Lots of ferns. You can see John's up ahead, and as you can see, the trail is really rough up through here. So. But this is what it's supposed to be like on our way towards the top and to the cross. We still have to go through another town. We have another town up here. Then it's going to be about 5 kilometers or maybe 3 miles further up to the top where the Cruz de Ferro is located at. All right. Well, it's wet enough for our rain jackets, our pack covers, but we thought we'd just go without the pants. You can see how the moisture is collecting on the pants from all the moisture from the clouds. But it's kind of gorgeous out here. The sun is trying to burn through, and we're hoping later this afternoon it'll start to break up and get a little bit sunnier, maybe a little warmer. All right, more in a little while. All right, it's probably about 12:30, and we've reached the last town before the Cruz de Ferro. We're in Fonce, just up here on the hill. So we made some good time. It's gotten very cold out here, and according to Brother John, I'm no longer Bama hiker, but I'm more like Papa Smurf with my elfish good looks and headgear style. That's a Ford. All right, we're going to push on up the hill and stop for a moment, use the baño, and probably rehydrate before the final push up to the cross. Well, it's Papa Smurf back with you. We left Fonce about 1 o'clock, and we're nearing the Cruz de Ferro. It's just up ahead. We've been walking in and out of the clouds. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit so you can see where it's at. Oh man, look at the moisture. But that right there is the rock pile with the cross. You can just barely make out through all the mist. That's John on the trail walking along. Anyway, we're almost there. We're really up here. We're almost at 5,000 feet. This is actually 4,921 feet is the registered elevation at the cross. And it has just been absolutely bone chilling out here today. We don't mind the cold, but the problem is all the moisture and the rain. It forces you to wear the wet weather gear, and then you perspire in it, so you still get wet from all the condensation. But we're not doing too bad. We've learned to walk at a slower pace to try and prevent the sweating, and that has helped keep us a little bit warmer and drier. But we're still perspiring, and it's still very wet out here with all the moisture from all the clouds. But we're almost there. A little bit more in just a second. Well, we made it up here to Cruz de Ferro. Here's the cross up here, and the massive mound of stones. The large ones, of course, weren't carried by pilgrims, but the hundreds of thousands of small stones that have been carried by pilgrims over hundreds of years. It's really kind of a nice little area. This area didn't look like this 15 years ago. Of course, the stone pile was there, but what we've learned over the last 15 years, they've added the nice fence. There is a nice stone chapel up here as well. There's a little rest area for the peregrinos, and this is the mound. When I left Alabama, I forgot my rock. I was going to bring a rock from Claybank Creek near our house, and just in all the hustle and bustle to get out, I completely forgot to do that. But I did pick up a rock in Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, and so I put the Bollinger family name on it, today's date, I put Alabama, USA, and my request, which is for people to know love and the love of Jesus and the Lord. And so I'm going to bring it up here and leave my stone here at the base of the cross. It's going to be interesting, a lot of things of what the pilgrims leave here. So I'm tossing a rock in there. But you can see people have left everything from compasses to covers to phones, some jewelry, pictures of loved ones, cards, all sorts of keepsakes and mementos. There's some flags. You can see all around the base here, there's notes. I feel it's almost like sacrilegious because I'm walking on other people's notes and comments out here. But you can see all around here, there's even bicycle locks. People left all sorts of little memorabilia. There's lots and lots of photographs. There's clothing. There's baby items. There's written notes. So it's just very interesting. We've got about another at least 2 hours walk to El Acebo, which is where we're going to probably spend the night tonight because it's getting late. It's probably about 1:30, 1:45, 2 hours. It's getting darker and colder soon, and at least we can get someplace where we can dry off our clothes. So we're going to push on here in just a couple moments. Well, we're coming out of the mountains. You can see the mountains are pretty decent out here. We did pick up another fellow American peregrino. This is Spencer from Connecticut. He lives in Madrid now. What we thought was interesting out here is you can see Ponferrada off in the distance. So I'm going to turn the camera around here. But that's it out there. The weather has cleared up quite a bit. We're very thankful that it's no longer misting on us. It's cold and windy, but we're not wet. And we were able to take off our wet weather gear and allow us a chance to dry out. That's our destination. We'll be passing, not today, but we'll be passing through that city tomorrow on our way down. Well, after a fairly long day, we're reaching our destination. Right here is the town we're walking to, El Acebo, and you can see it's a very quaint, nice little village there. We're going to be looking for our albergue. Hopefully we get a little laundry done, find something warm to eat since it's been very, very cold. We've been fortunate, like I just said a couple minutes ago, that it has stopped raining. Actually, the air is so dry, our lips are chapping, our clothes have completely dried out, and so we're not really feeling the effects of the cold because all of our clothes are dry and it's actually helping to retain our body heat. But it's been good. So we're going to continue on down and get checked in. All right, more later.